Hamish and Clyde, best friends in our guides. Any adventure they take in their stride. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold? No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold?
I hope we get to see the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh no! I'm scared of monsters. They're big and scary.
You don't need to worry, Clyde. I bet she's friendly and timid, just like you. Her nickname is Nessie, and she lives here in Loch Ness. The first sighting of her was in 1933.
There is no Loch Ness Monster. Nessie was made up just to scare people. Haha, see? There's no monster. I'm going home to practice my Highland dancing.
Why don't you practice here, Maree?
Okay, Hamish.
Help! Someone help!
Oh no! I think we've lost her!
Wait! I think I can see something.
Help! Someone save me!
What's that?
I don't believe it! The Loch Ness Monster has saved Maree!
I am no monster. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout.
Why are you so sad?
Everyone keeps calling me an old monster. It makes me feel like I can't show myself.
But loads of people from all around the world come to see you, Nessie.
Yes, but most people don't believe I exist. And those that do say I'm a scary monster. I want the chance to show people who I really am so they can see that I'm actually very friendly and kind.
Why don't we all jump on your back and you can show us around your home?
I'd love to. Jump on, everyone.
Hamish and Clyde, best friends and our guides. Any adventure they take in their stride. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold? No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold? Nessie, this is your chance to prove that you're big, beautiful and friendly. Let's go closer.
This is the best day ever!
Yes, I'm sorry for not believing in you, Nessie.
We're famous! Look at all these wonderful people cheering for us!
No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold?
Hamish and Clyde!
Pete the cat, I love my white shoes. Story by Eric Lidman, aka Mr. Eric. Art by James Dean. Pete the cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes. 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 Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Red! Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. Everything is cool. I love my red shoes. 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 I love my red. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. What color did it turn his shoes? Blue! Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. Awesome! I love my blue shoes. 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 I love my... Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of mud. What color did it turn his shoes? Brown! Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. Groovy! I love my brown shoes. 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 I love my... Oh no! Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown, and all the blue, and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again? White! But now they were wet. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
He kept walking along and singing his song. Rock and roll! I love my wet shoes. 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 The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song, because it's all good. The end.
Get ready to dance the cool cat boogie with Pete the cat. I want to boogie with you, so grab your groovy shoes. Let me teach you. Ready, set, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide right, shake your tail. Slide left, shake your tail. Get ready and clap, clap, clap. Jump to the front, rock and roll. Jump to the back, rock and roll. Air guitar. That's it, you got the beat. One more time. Slide right, shake your tail. Slide left, shake your tail. Get ready and clap, clap, clap. Jump to the front, rock and roll. Jump to the back, rock and roll. Air guitar. You're Boogie by James Dean. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to stay tuned for more super cool videos like this one.
Hello, friends. This book is called Pete the Cat, Super Pete. Pete the cat is out for a walk. Pete listens to owls. He listens to the frogs. Just then, Pete hears a beep. It is not coming from outside. It is coming from his watch. Pete races home. It is time for Pete the cat to become Super Pete. Pete presses a button in his room. The wall slides away. Pete sees a set of steps. Down, down, down he goes. Pete steps into his lair. It is full of groovy things to help him fight crime. Pete the cat puts on his awesome cat suit. He puts on his cape and his sneakers. Now, Super Pete is ready to save the city. Pete sees a flashing light. There is a message on his computer. It is the mayor. Come quick, Super Pete, the mayor says. We need your help. There is trouble at the warehouse. Pete pulls a lever. Whoosh! Pete's nifty jet sinks into his lair. Pete hops into the jet. He zips into the air. Super Pete is on his way to save the day. Pete races through the sky. He hits a button. The jet shimmers. The jet disappears. Now the jet is invisible. No one will know Super Pete is coming. Pete hovers over the warehouse. He straps on a parachute. He jumps. Pete lands on the roof. He goes inside the warehouse. It is dark. He cannot see. Pete puts on his night vision goggles. He sees two bad guys. They are carrying a box. Pete picks up a rock. He puts it in his slingshot. The rock hits the box. The bad guys drop the box. They climb out a window. Pete races to the window. The bad guys have a boat. They are getting away. Pete pushes a button on his catsuit. His sneakers turn to flippers. A mask closes over his face. Pete jumps into the water. He swims after the bad guys. Pete takes a rope from his pocket. He twirls it over his head. Pete aims. He throws. The rope catches the boat. Pete pulls himself along the rope. Pete climbs into the bad guy's boat. He ties up the bad guys. Pete pushes a button on his watch. His jet appears above him. Pete pulls the bad guys into his jet. Pete brings the bad guys to the mayor. Super Pete saved the day. The end. Pete the Cat and the New Guy by Kimberly and James Dean. It was Sunday and Pete's friend had come to play. They were rocking to a new song when beep, beep, beep. There was a noise coming from across the street. Wise Old Owl had a view from his tree. Pete said, "Hey, Owl, what do you see?" Owl said, "All I see are green shoes and a red hat." Pete answered, "Sounds like my kind of cat." Pete could not imagine who this new guy could be. "I really hope it's a new friend for me." On Monday, Pete wanted to say hi, but he was feeling kind of shy. So he just rode by and by and by. Until finally, Pete got to meet the new guy. Pete said, "I never met anyone quite like you. You seem like a duck and like a beaver too." The new guy said to Pete, "Hi, my name is Gus. Glad to meet you too. I'm a platypus." Pete said, "You're not like me and I'm not like you, but I think being different is really very cool. On Tuesday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. They came to Squirrel, who was playing in a tree. "Hi, Gus," said Squirrel. "Climbing is easy. Try and see." Gus gave the tree a try, but the branch was too high. "I wish I could climb like you, but climbing is something I just can't do." Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue. There is something everyone can do." On Wednesday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. They came to Pete's friend Grumpy Toad, who said, "Come play leapfrog with me. Jumping is easy. Try and see." Gus jumped and leaped, but he couldn't get over Toad or Pete. "I wish I could jump like you, but jumping is something I just can't do." Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue. There is something everyone can do." On Thursday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. Soon they saw Octopus, who said, "Come juggle with me. Juggling is easy. Try and see." "I wish I could juggle like you, but juggling is something I just can't do." Pete said, "Don't be sad, don't be blue. There is something everyone can do." On Friday, Pete and Gus took a walk down the street. Gus said, "I can't juggle or jump or climb a tree. It's no fun around here for me." On Saturday, Pete hoped Gus would come out to play. "I wish Gus wasn't sad. I wish Gus wasn't blue. I wish there was something we could do." Just then, Pete heard a groovy sound. It was coming from across the street. Gus was rocking to his own beat. Sweet! Pete said, "Check out Gus the platypus. He found something cool he can do with us." He's not sad. He's not blue. Gus found something that everyone can do. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for many more stories.
I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes.
Here comes Pete strolling down the street, rocking red shoes on his 4 furry feet. Pete is going to school, and he sings this song.
I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes. I'm rocking in my school shoes.
Pete is sitting at his desk when his teacher says, "Come on, Pete, down that hall to a room with books on every wall." Where is Pete going?
The library!
Pete has never been to the library before. Does Pete worry?
Goodness, no!
He finds his favorite book and sings his song.
I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes. I'm reading in my school shoes.
Check out Pete. He's ready to eat in a big, noisy room with tables and seats. Where is Pete?
The lunchroom!
It can be loud and busy in the lunchroom. Does Pete worry?
Goodness, no!
He sits down with his friends and sings his song.
I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes. I'm eating in my school shoes.
Pete and his friends are playing outside on a green grassy field with swings and tall slides. Where is Pete?
The playground!
Kids are running in every direction. Does Pete worry?
Goodness, no!
He slides and swings and sings his song.
I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes. I'm playing in my school shoes.
All day long, Pete sings his song.
I'm singing in my school shoes. I'm painting in my school shoes. I'm adding in my school shoes. I'm riding in my school shoes.
When school is done, Pete rides the bus home. Pete's mom asks him, "What did you do at school today?" And Pete says,
I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes. I was rocking in my school shoes.
and I will do it again tomorrow because it's all good.
Today we are going to read Pete the Kitty, Wash Your Hands by Kimberly and James Dean. Wash your hands, says Mom. Okay, says Pete the Kitty. I'm done. Pete's hands are not clean. I'll help you, says Bob. Watch me. Turn on the water, Bob says. Then wet your hands. Splish. Scrub your hands with soap. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Rinse your hands with water. Splash. Then dry your hands. Rub, rub, rub. Now you try it, Bob says. Splish. Scrub. Splash. Rub. Ta-da! Says Pete. Great job, says Bob. We must wash our hands many times a day, says Bob. When? Asks Pete. Wash your hands after you play. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands when you throw trash away. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands before you eat. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands after a treat. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands when someone is sick. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands if you just have to pick. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Wash your hands if you sneeze, cough, or blow. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. And please, wash your hands after you go. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. I've got it, says Pete. Thank you, Bob. Have fun, Bob says. Splish, scrub, splash, rub. Did you wash your hands? Mom asks. Yes, says Pete.
Keeping clean is good.
Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. Story written and illustrated by James Dean. It is a hot day. Pete the Cat goes to the beach with his mom and his brother Bob. Let's go in the water, Bob says. Maybe later, says Pete. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big waves. It looks like fun. I'm hot, says Pete. Go in the water, says Mom. Maybe later, says Pete. Pete makes a sandcastle. His mom helps him dig. Here comes a big wave, and there goes Pete. Oh no! Where did his sandcastle go? Bob rides a big wave. Wow, says Pete. That looks like fun. Pete and his mom take a walk. They find seashells. They see a crab. Pete's feet get wet. His feet feel cool. The rest of him is hot. It is time for lunch. Pete eats a sandwich. He drinks lemonade. The sun is very hot. And Pete is very, very hot. Bob is wet and cool. Let's play ball, says Pete. No thanks, says Bob. I want to surf. Pete throws the ball. His mom catches it. Let's get our feet wet, says Mom. Well, okay, says Pete. The water is cool. It feels good. Pete goes in deeper. Bob waves to Pete. I want to show you how to surf, he yells. Pete does not say maybe later. He says, let's do it. Lie on the board, says Bob. Pete lies on the board. Paddle, says Bob. Pete paddles out. He waits for a big wave. A big wave is coming. Stand up, says Bob. Pete stands up. Then Pete falls down. It was scary, but it did not hurt. Try again later, says Bob. Pete wants to try again now. Pete lies down again. He paddles out and waits. Here comes a wave. Pete stands up. This time he rides the wave. Good job, says Bob. Pete wants to surf all day. Bob does too, so they take turns. Pete and Bob rock and roll with the waves. What a great day! It is okay to be afraid, but it is more fun to surf. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for many more cool stories like this one. Pete the Cat and His Magic Sunglasses by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat did not feel happy. Pete had never, ever been grumpy before. Pete had the blue cat blues. Then, as if things were not bad enough, along came Grumpy Toad. Grumpy Toad was never happy. He always wore a frown. But Grumpy Toad was not grumpy today. He said, "These cool blue magic sunglasses make the blues go away. They help you see things in a whole new way." Pete put on the cool blue magic sunglasses. He looked all around. Right on! The birds are singing. The sky is bright. The sun is shining. I'm feeling all right. Pete thanked Grumpy Toad for the cool blue magic sunglasses. He went on his way, and soon he saw Squirrel. Squirrel did not look happy. Pete said, "What's wrong, Squirrel?" "I'm so mad." "No! Nothing is going my way. I only found one acorn today." Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Squirrel put on the cool, blue, magic sunglasses and looked all around. Awesome! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right. Pete said goodbye to Squirrel and continued on his way. Soon, he saw his friend Turtle. Turtle did not look happy. "What's wrong, Turtle?" Pete asked. "I'm so frustrated. Nothing is going my way. I'm all upside down today." Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Turtle put on the cool blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. Far out! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right. Pete kept rolling along until he saw Alligator. Alligator did not look happy. "What's wrong, Alligator?" Pete asked. "I'm so sad. Nothing is going my way. No one wants to play with me today." Pete said, "Try these cool blue magic sunglasses. They help you see things in a whole new way." Alligator put on the cool blue magic sunglasses and looked all around. Rockin'! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, I'm feeling all right. Pete was rolling along and feeling all right when suddenly he fell back. The cool blue magic sunglasses went crack. Pete didn't know what to do without those sunglasses. Just then, Pete looked up at the tree. Wise old Owl said, "Pete, you don't need magic sunglasses to see things in a whole new way. Just remember to see the good in every day." Pete looked around without his sunglasses. Too cool! The birds are singing, the sky is bright, the sun is shining, we're feeling all right. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for many more stories. See you next time. On the first day of Christmas, be it get to me a road trip to the sea. Groovy! On the second day of Christmas, be it get to me 2 fancy gloves and a road trip to the sea. Groovy! On the third day of Christmas, be it get to me 11th day of Christmas, Pete gave to me 10 slots to sleep in, 9 ugly sweaters, 8 guitars strumming, 7 concert tickets, 6 skateboards rolling, 5 onion rings, 4 far-out surfboards, 3 yummy cupcakes, 2 fuzzy gloves, and a road trip to the sea. Groovy! On the 11th day of Christmas, Pete gave to me 11 balls of bouncing, 10 slots to sleep in, 9 ugly sweaters, 8 guitars strumming, 7 concert tickets, 6 skateboards rolling, 5 onion rings, 4 far-out surfboards, 3 yummy cupcakes, 2 fuzzy gloves, and a road trip to the sea. Groovy! On the 12th day of Christmas, Pete gave to me 12 friends of rocking, 11 balls of bouncing, 10 slots of sleeping, 9 ugly sweaters, 8 guitars strumming, 7 concert tickets, 6 skateboards rolling, 5 onion rings, 4 far-out surfboards, 3 yummy cupcakes, 2 fuzzy gloves, and a road trip to the sea. Hello, friends! In this book, Pete the Kitty and the Unicorn's Missing Colors, you'll be going on a fun adventure. Are you ready to read? Here we go! Pete sees his friend Stevie the Unicorn at the playground. Stevie looks sad. Hi, Stevie, says Pete. What's wrong? The Magic Unicorn dance party is tonight, says Stevie. But I lost all the colors in my rainbow tail. I can help, says Pete. We can use my magic paintbrush. Where did you last see your colors? Pete asks. Stevie says. When I was playing in the park. The park is very big. Stevie looks worried. We'll never find my colors before the dance party, Stevie says. Which colors are you missing? Asks Pete. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple are gone, Stevie says. Look! Pete points his magic brush at a berry patch. Let's borrow some red. Pop! A magic red blaze appears in Stevie's tail. Wow, says Stevie. Now we know what to do, says Pete. Great, says Stevie. Do green next. Green is everywhere, says Pete. The grass is green. The trees are green. Pop! Stevie's tail gets a green blaze. Stevie prances. That butterfly is yellow, says Pete. Pop! Stevie's tail gets a yellow blaze. Hurry, Pete, says Stevie. 3 more colors to go. This flower is orange, says Pete. Pop! Stevie's tail gets an orange blaze. Keep going, Pete, Stevie says. The party starts soon. The lake is blue, Pete says. Pop! Stevie's tail gets a blue blaze. 1 more left, says Stevie. The clouds are purple, shouts Pete. Pop! Stevie's tail gets a purple blaze. Yay! Pete and Stevie cheer. Stevie jumps for joy. Pete found all the missing colors. I love my rainbow tail, says Stevie. Come with me to the party. Stevie and Pete dance at the Magic Unicorn dance party. Stevie's rainbow tail is a big hit. Thanks, Pete, says Stevie. It's cool to help friends, says Pete. The end. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read 5 Little Pumpkins by James Dean. 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "I'm ready for some fun trick or treat." Woo, woo, went the wind. And out went the lights. And the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Happy Halloween! The end. Hello, friends. This book is called Pete the Cat's Groovy Imagination. Pete the Cat was happy. Today would be so much fun. Chilling out, catching vibes, sand, surfing, and lots of sun. But when Pete looked outside, he got down in the dumps sad. Dark clouds and pouring rain could make this good day turn bad. Pete didn't complain. He did not feel blue. Pete knew he could find something fun to do. Pete drew a cool picture. Pete strummed a little tune until he saw something too good to be true. Pete found a big box. He looked it up and down. He turned it side to side, and he spun it all around. The box was brown, and it was strong. The box was wide and tall. Maybe this wasn't just any box after all. This box rocks! The box was big, and it was groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. Maybe it was more than a box. Maybe it was more than it seemed. Pete closed his eyes and had an out-of-this-world dream. It was more than a box. It was a groovy rocket ship. Pete saw the moon on his outer space trip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Pete was heading home. He landed splash in the sea. Pete had to think fast. Now what could this box be? The box was big and it was groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. The box was now a yellow submarine. Pete dived way down into the sea. Pete wore his goggles to see the underwater scene. The submarine crashed when it reached land. Now the box was lying sideways in the sand. But what's a cat to do with a box that couldn't stand? The box was big and it was groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. And pretty soon, the box was not just a box lying on its side. It was a cool cat race car revving for a fast, fast ride. Zoom, zoom, zoom! Pete won the race just like that. Then, splat! The race car went flat. Now what good is a box that looks like a mat? The box was big and it was groovy. The box could be something new. Suddenly, Pete's imagination grew and grew and grew. Even though a flat box was not in the plan, Pete imagined it was a stage for his jammin' rock band. Sometimes our plans just don't go right. But it doesn't mean the day can't be out of sight. If you use your imagination, you will see just how groovy your day can be. When you want to dream of something new, thinking outside the box is the grooviest thing to do. The end. Hello, friends! Today we are going to read Pete the Cat, Happy Halloween by Kimberly and James Dean. Happy Halloween! It's time for the trick-or-treat carnival. Pete is a groovy mummy. He can't wait to see his friends. Pete finds Callie at the wacky candy fountain. Callie is an awesome astronaut. Ready for blast-off? Callie asks. Roger that, says Pete. Pete finds Alligator at the creepy corn maze. Alligator is a spooky skeleton. I hope we get a lot of candy, says Alligator. Me too, Pete replies. Pete finds Emma at the spooky haunted house. Emma is a not-so-scary witch. Check out my broom, Emma says. Wicked, says Pete. Pete finds Squirrel at the pumpkin carving contest. Squirrel is a mighty wizard. Abracadabra! Squirrel yells. Nice, says Pete. Pete finds Gus on the bouncy hayride. Gus is a silly ghost. Boo! Gus shouts. Spooktacular, Pete says. Pete finds Grumpy Toad near the start of the parade. Grumpy Toad is a creepy spider. Look at my 8 legs. I made them myself, Grumpy Toad says. Perfect for trick-or-treating, Pete replies. Pete spots Marty in the crowd dressed as a pumpkin. Come on, it's time for the Halloween parade, Marty says. The end. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Cat Trick or Treat by Kimberly and James Dean. It's Halloween. Pete the Cat is excited to go trick-or-treating in his superhero costume. I hope nothing too spooky happens, says Pete. Don't worry, says Pete's dad. We have our flashlights. Boo! Let's go trick-or-treating, says Pete. Pete and his dad walk outside. The wind rustles the leaves. Pete sees something moving in the tree. Whoosh! It's just an owl. That wasn't too spooky, says Pete. They arrive at a neighbor's house. Pete rings the bell. Boo! Meow! He hears a strange sound coming to the door. Trick or treat! It's just Callie, Pete says. She's not too spooky. Callie joins Pete and his dad trick-or-treating. At the next house, there is something in the yard. Phew! It's just a scarecrow, says Pete. That's not too spooky. Boo! Pete rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, say Pete and Callie. Happy Halloween! Awesome costume, says Pete. Very spooky, but not too spooky. Thank you, says Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard. At the next house, there is something glowing on the steps. Cool, says Pete. Jack-o'-lanterns. Callie rings the doorbell. Trick or treat, say Pete and Callie. Happy Halloween! It's Pete's teacher. 1 piece of candy each, she says. Suddenly, they hear something behind them. What was that? Asks Callie. Oh, it's just our friend Emma, says Pete. Not spooky, but groovy. 1 last house and then we'll go home, says Pete's dad. Pete rings the bell. Ding dong. Beware! Yikes! It's a spooky ghost, screams Pete. Don't be silly, Pete. It's just me, says Grandma. Callie and Pete get treats and hugs. Trick-or-treating wasn't too spooky after all. It was actually full of sweet surprises. Happy Halloween! Get ready to learn with Pete the cat. Do you know what your 5 senses are? Pete would love to teach you. The 5 senses are taste, smell, sight, sound, and touch. Let's learn about them. Taste is the sense you use with your tongue. When you eat food or drink a drink, you taste the flavors in the food or drink. Some things taste super yummy, like cupcakes. Delicious. Some things taste yucky, like a leaf from a tree. Don't put that in your mouth. Gross! Smell is the sense you use with your nose. When you smell something, the smell helps you know what that thing is. Some things smell really good, like a slice of hot pizza. Ooh, yum! Some things smell yucky, like smelly feet. No, thank you. Sight is the sense you use with your eyes. When you see something, you can find out a lot about what you're looking at. If something looks pretty, like a flower, you might feel happy. Ooh, that looks so nice. If something looks scary, like a busy road, you know to stay away. Be careful. Sound is the sense you use with your ears. When you hear something, you can tell what it is or even how close or far away it might be. If you hear something making a certain sound, like moo, then you know it's a cow. Or if something goes brrr, then it might be a motorcycle. How cool! Touch is the sense we use with our body. When you touch something, you can learn about it. A sheep at the zoo might feel soft and fluffy. So cute! If something feels hot, you know it could be dangerous. Watch out! Let's see some more examples with Pete's friends. Are you ready? Awesome! Gus uses his eyes to see the ocean waves. So peaceful. He uses his nose to smell the ocean air. It smells salty. He uses his ears to hear the waves crashing on the beach. Wow, such a neat sound. Have you ever been to the ocean before? Can you think about what the ocean looks like, smells like, and sounds like? Owl sits in his tree and feels the cool wind blowing. Chilling. He uses his nose to smell. What's that? Woo! Owl can smell some delicious cookies. He looks with his eyes and sees Kelly with a basket with fresh cookies. Snack time! Can you think about what a chilly breeze feels like? What about cookies? I bet you know what those smell like. Alligator uses his eyes, and he can see Gus playing drums in the backyard. Such a cool dude. He uses his ears to hear the groovy beat. Gus is so talented. Do you like dancing to funky beats? I bet you do. Turtle is ready to go out trick-or-treating. He has his robot costume on and everything. He uses his nose to smell the crisp autumn air. Isn't it funny how you can smell the seasons? He uses his eyes to see the falling leaves. So pretty! Once he gets some candy, he'll use his mouth to taste. Turtle loves candy. I bet you like candy too. What's your favorite kind of candy? Squirrel is out on the farm, enjoying his day. He uses his feet to feel the soft grass. So comfy. He uses his nose to smell the bales of hay. Hay smells so unique. He uses his ears to hear the ducks go quack, quack. Ducks are so funny. Have you ever been to a farm? There's so much to see, hear, smell, and touch. Pete and his friends are having a pizza party. Here comes a big, fresh pizza right out of the oven. Yum! Pete uses his ears and he can hear it sizzling. He uses his nose to smell the hot cheese and pepperoni. Wow! It smells so good! He uses his eyes to see the pizza. Which slice should he eat? Pete picks up a slice and touches it with his fingers. It's warm. He takes a bite and tastes the flavors. Wow! It's so delicious! Pete used his 5 senses to learn about the pizza. Can you think about what a piece of pizza tastes like? I bet you're hungry now. I think you've got the hang of it. Now you know what senses you use every day. What are they again? Taste, smell, sight, sound, and touch. That's right! So cool! That was so groovy! Thanks for learning with Pete the Cat. See you next time. Bye-bye! Get ready to learn with Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat is a cat, of course. But he has so many other animal friends he meets on all his adventures. Do you want to learn what kind? Great! Are you ready? Here we go! What kind of animal is this? This is a frog. Frogs are similar to toads, but they like to hop around. Can you hop like a frog? If you can, make the sound that frogs make. Ribbit, ribbit. This animal is one you might know. What's it called? It's a pig. Pigs are big and round with flat noses and curly tails. Pigs live on farms and in the forest. Do you know what sound a pig makes? That's right. Oink, oink. What kind of animal is this? It's an alligator. Alligators are long and green, and they have really sharp teeth. Alligators live in the water too, rivers and swamps. What about this animal? It's a squirrel. Squirrels are small and have cute bushy tails. Squirrels live in trees. How about this one? It's a turtle. Turtles have short legs and a hard shell that's like a bowl turned upside down. Turtles live in lakes, rivers, and in the ocean. But some people also have them as pets. What do you think this animal is? It's an owl. Owls are a special kind of bird that mostly do things at night. Owls live in trees. Can you guess what kind of sound an owl makes? Owls go, "Woo, woo." And this animal? It's a monkey. Monkeys love being in trees where they swing around and climb. Monkeys live in the jungle. Do you know what sound the monkey makes? Monkeys go ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah. What animal is this? It's a bird. Birds fly and have feathers. Birds live in trees. This is an interesting one. What is it? It's an octopus. Octopi are slippery and have 8 legs. Octopi live under the water in the ocean. How about this one? This is a chicken. And chickens have wings, but they can't fly. How silly is that? Chickens live on farms. Do you have an idea of what sound a chicken makes? You got it. Chickens go cluck, 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 cluck. And this one? What do you think? This is a cow. Cows are really big. Sometimes they also have black and white spots. Cows live on farms, and I bet you know what sound a cow makes. Moo. What's this animal? That's right, it's a dog. Dogs can be big or small, fuzzy or long hair. There's so many kinds of dogs. They live with people as pets. You probably can guess what sound a dog makes, right? Woof, woof. What animal is this? This is a donkey. Donkeys are able to carry a lot of things, and that's why humans use them as helpers. Donkeys live on farms. How about this one? This is a duck. Ducks are a big kind of bird that can also swim. Ducks live near ponds and rivers because they love the water. Ducks make a funny sound too. Can you guess what it is? Ducks go quack, quack. And this animal? It's a toad. Toads are green and have powerful legs that they jump and swim with. Toads live in ponds and marshes. What animal is this? This is a sheep. Sheep are very fuzzy and soft, and people cut their fur and make warm clothing out of it. Sheep live on farms. Do you know what sound a sheep makes? Bah! And what the heck is this animal? This is a platypus. It's got a beak like a duck and fur like a dog and a flat tail and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. Platypuses love swimming and they live in rivers and streams. Let's see if you remember which animal is which. Are you ready? Cool! Which animal is the pig? There's the pig. Which animal is the donkey? There's the donkey. Which animal is the duck? There's the duck. Which animal is the frog? There's the frog. Which animal is the sheep? There's the sheep. Which animal is the platypus? There's the platypus. Which animal is the toad? There's the toad. Which animal is the alligator? There's the alligator. Which animal is the squirrel? There's the squirrel. Which animal is the turtle? There's the turtle. Which animal is the owl? There's the owl. Which animal is the monkey? There's the monkey. Which animal is the bird? There's the bird. Which animal is the octopus? There's the octopus. Which animal is the chicken? There's the chicken. Which animal is the cow? There's the cow. Which animal is the dog? There's the dog. Which animal is the cat? There's the cat. It's Pete. You did so good. Now you know about some kinds of animals. There's a lot more out in the world, and today we learned about the ones that Pete likes to hang out with. Wow, that was so groovy. Thanks for learning with Pete the Cat. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Cat Family Road Trip, story written and illustrated by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Bob and Pete grab the bike. The first stop is Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the waterfall up close. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Historic and cool, says Bob. Now they are off to a new city. It is New York City. The family takes an elevator to the top of One World Trade Center. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. In Savannah, they ride a riverboat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Yum, says Pete. Life is good. When they arrive at Key West, Pete meets a six-toed cat. Meow. Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy jazz music makes everyone dance in the streets. Everyone is excited about the next stop. But then, uh-oh, the car gets a flat tire on Route 66. Aww. Don't worry, says Mom. We can't let this ruin our trip. Mom and Dad change the tire. Soon, the family is on their way again. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight to see! The family stops to take a photo. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. The park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on grass. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water high into the air. Cool, says Pete. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. The family goes on a horse ride instead in Utah's Monument Valley. In Los Angeles, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. I feel like a star, he says. When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in the front and says, toot toot. The last stop is Seattle. They go to the top of the Space Needle. Wow, says Mom. This city is pretty at night. Finally, it is time to go home. We saw so many cool places, says Bob. What was your favorite part of the road trip? Asks Mom. Pete thinks long and hard. There were so many neat sights. The best part was being together with you all, says Pete. The end. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Cat's Snow Days, written and illustrated by James Dean. Pete the cat wakes up and gets ready for school. He has show and tell today there. There is no school today, says Pete's mom. It's a snow day. Hooray! Yells Pete. Let's go sledding, says Pete. Great idea, says his brother Bob. Pete puts on his hat, boots, and mittens. I'm ready to go, he says. On the way, Pete makes snowballs. He throws one at Bob. Bob throws one back. Pete makes a snow cat. Snow days are way more fun than school days, he says. Sledding Hill, here we come, says Pete. He can't wait to get there. Pete waves to Callie. Come sledding with us, he says. The hill is big. Trey and Emma look small at the top. Crunch, crunch goes the snow as Pete, Bob, and Callie go up, up, up. Whee! They yell as they go down, down, down. I love snow days, says Pete. On the way home, Pete and Bob stop at Trey's house. The hot chocolate is yummy. What a fun day, says Pete. Tomorrow at school, I'll tell my class all about it. Pete wakes up to more snow. It's not a school day. It's another snow day. Pete makes a snow fort. He throws snowballs. He makes a snow dog. Then he has fun sledding. He can't wait to tell his teacher about it. But the next day is a snow day too. There's too much snow. Pete and Bob can barely even open the front door. Before you go sledding, please shovel the walk, says Mom. But shoveling is hard work. When Pete is done, he's too tired to go sledding. Pete misses his teacher. He misses the other cats in his class. Pete can't wait to go back to school tomorrow. But when Pete wakes up, it's snowing. Oh no, he says. Not another snow day. Pete wants to go to school. So Pete plows the streets all by himself. The other cats rush outside. They help clear the snow. Everyone wants to go to school. The streets are clear and safe. The bus can drive. School is open. All the kids are excited to see their teacher. He has a snow day show and tell. When it's Pete's turn, he tells everyone about the fun he had in the snow. I love snow days, says Pete, but I love school best. The end. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Cat, Scuba Cat. Story written and illustrated by James Dean. Pete the cat is excited. He is going scuba diving. Pete puts on a mask and fins. He has a tank full of air. He hopes to see lots of fish. If you are lucky, you might see a seahorse, says Captain Joe. A seahorse, says Pete. I can't wait. I never saw one before. Their ridges look like a horse's mane, says Captain Joe. Groovy, says Pete. Pete jumps into the water. Splash! Down, down, down he goes. Up, up, up go the bubbles. Pete looks for a seahorse. He sees a swordfish. Pete swims out of its way. Pete waves to a stingray. It has a long, skinny tail. That's not a seahorse, thinks Pete. Pete looks high and low for the seahorse. Then he feels a tickle. Pete sees a school of fish. They all look alike, except for one. It puffs up. It is a blowfish. It is not a seahorse. Where could one be? Pete looks in the rocks. What is that? It is an octopus. It has 8 legs. It is not a seahorse. Pete feels a tickle. What could it be? Pete turns. He sees a cave. Is there a seahorse inside? Pete sees a crab with claws. A seahorse does not have claws, Pete thinks. The cave is getting darker. Pete feels a tickle. Then he sees an eel. Pete swims past it. It is too long to be a seahorse. Oh no! It is too dark to see. How will Pete get out? Pete sees a jellyfish. It glows in the dark. Pete is almost out of the cave. He sees an angelfish. It is very colorful. Pete is out of the cave. So, why is it so dark? Pete is in a shadow. He is in the shadow of a whale. Yikes! Pete wishes he could jump on a seahorse and ride away. Pete hops on a sea turtle instead. It takes him to the boat. I did not see a seahorse, thinks Pete. He feels a tickle on his tail. A seahorse! Cries Pete. What a surprise! You were with me all along, says Pete. What a cool adventure! The end.
Ready? Set. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The beats go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching one by one. The groovy one stops to have some fun. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The beats go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 2 by 2. The groovy one stops to meet the crew. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The beats go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 3 by 3. The groovy one stops for a tambourine. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The beats go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go marching 4 by 4. The groovy one stops by at the store. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. Music store. The beats go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The beats go go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 5 by 5. The Groovy one stops to take a drive. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The Pete's go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 6 by 6. The Groovy one stops to pick up sticks. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The Pete's go marching 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 7 by 7. The Groovy one stops to play rock and roll heaven. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The Pete's go marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 8 by 8. The Groovy one stops for his bandmates. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The Pete's go marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 9 by 9. The Groovy one stops to check the time. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The Pete's go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The Pete's go marching 10 by 10. The Groovy one stops to shout the end. And they all go marching down to town to get out of the rain. Come back and sing with me soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe for many more super cool videos like this one.
Let's learn with Pete the Cat. You know that Pete the Cat thinks numbers are super cool. But today, he wants to teach you about what you can do with numbers. Are you ready to learn about numbers with Pete? It'll be really fun. First, can you help people count to 10? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great! Now let's see what happens when we put those numbers together. Pete has 1 cupcake. Grumpy Toad gives him another cupcake. Now Pete has 2 cupcakes. 1, 2. 1 cupcake plus 1 cupcake is 2 cupcakes. 1 plus 1 is 2. When you add 2 numbers together, you get a bigger number. That's called addition. Let's try it again. How many mittens is Squirrel wearing? 1. He puts on another mitten. Now how many mittens do you see? 1, 2. Squirrel was wearing 1 mitten, and now he's wearing 2. 1 mitten plus 1 mitten is 2 mittens. 1 plus 1 is 2. Got it? Radical. Owl is wearing 1 pair of sunglasses. He decides to be silly and put on another pair of sunglasses. Now how many pairs of sunglasses is Owl wearing? 1, 2. Owl was wearing 1 pair of sunglasses and now he's wearing 2. 1 pair of sunglasses plus 1 pair of sunglasses is 2 pair of sunglasses. 1 plus 1 is 2. How many flowers does Callie have? 1. She picks another flower. Now how many flowers does Callie have? 1, 2. Callie had 1 flower and now she has 2. 1 flower plus 1 flower is 2 flowers. 1 plus 1 is 2. You're getting the hang of it. Ready to learn a little bit more about addition? How many apples do you see? 1, 2. Turtle has 2 apples. If he gets another apple, how many apples does he have now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Turtle had 2 apples. He got another apple. So now he has 3. 2 apples plus 1 apple is 3 apples. 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Gus has 1 big drum to play. Then he gets 2 more little drums. Wow! Now he has a whole set. How many drums does Gus have now? 1, 2, 3. Gus had 1 drum, then he got 2 more drums, and now he has 3. 1 drum plus 2 drums is 3 drums. 1 plus 2 is 3. Grumpy Toad has 3 pieces of pizza. 1, 2, 3. If Grumpy Toad gets 2 more pieces of pizza, how many pieces will he have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Grumpy Toad has 5 pieces of pizza. 3 pieces of pizza plus 2 pieces of pizza makes 5 pieces of pizza. Slow down, Grumpy Toad. How many skateboards is Pete riding? 1, 2. Pete wants to be as radical as possible. So he gets 3 more skateboards and rides them all at once. Now how many skateboards is Pete riding? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now Pete is riding 5 skateboards. 2 skateboards plus 3 skateboards is 5 skateboards. 2 plus 3 is 5. Where's your helmet, Pete? That's better. How many hats is Alligator wearing? 1, 2. Alligator is wearing 2 hats. He puts on another hat. Now how many hats do you see? 1, 2, 3. 3 hats. He puts on another hat. How many hats is Alligator wearing now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Alligator is wearing 4 hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alligator was wearing 2 hats and then he added 2 more. Now he has 4 hats. 2 plus 2 is 4. That's too many hats, Alligator. Congratulations! Now you know addition. Good job! Wow, that was so groovy. Thanks for learning with Pete the Cat. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Cat, Firefighter Pete. Story written and illustrated by James Dean. We are going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus. I wonder where we are going, says Pete. They are going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It's so big, it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. The firefighters show the kids around. They give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Then, all the kids take turns sliding down the firefighter's pole. Whee! Callie yells as she glides down. First, Pete puts on the heavy black overalls. Then he steps into the tall black boots. A firefighter helps Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy. Pete can barely move. The firefighters allow the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Callie sits in the driver's seat. She presses the horn. Brrr! It's so loud that all the kids cover their ears. Then Pete turns on the sirens and lights. The sirens blare. The lights flash red and yellow. Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh, it's the fire alarm. There's a fire in town. Gear up, Pete! The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on their way. The fire engine races through town and the lights flash round and round. A firefighter presses the horn. All the other cars move out of the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud. But the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. Then, the firefighters also attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal, and the firefighters turn on the water.
Whoosh.
The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Oh no! It's Grumpy Toad! He needs to be rescued! The firefighters raise a long ladder from the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up and up and up. Firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay! The fire is out and everyone is safe. The firefighters drive back to the firehouse. They take off all their gear. They pat Pete on the back and say, Firefighter Pete helped save the day. Good job, Pete. The end. Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcakes by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete and Gus were as busy as could be. They were getting ready for the cupcake party. It started at 3. They were making cupcakes for everyone. Pete and Gus counted them just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 10 when they were done. Oh no! Hang on. Some of the cupcakes were gone. They were sure there had been 10. Pete said, maybe we need to count again. They counted the cupcakes lined up straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there were only 8. It looked like someone had taken 2. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found a clue. Gus said, look what I have found. Sprinkles on the ground. I bet it was Squirrel. She loves sprinkles. Squirrel said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been at the spelling bee. Uh-oh. More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. This was too weird. 2 more cupcakes had disappeared. Now there were only 6. Someone must be playing tricks. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found another clue. Pete said, I bet it was an alligator. He loves to eat. Alligator said, it wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been learning my ABCs.
Uh-oh!
More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. Now there were only 4. Someone had taken 2 more. But who? Pete and Gus did not know what to do. Just then, they found another clue. I bet it was Turtle, said Pete. I know Turtle loves sweets. Turtle said, It wasn't me. It couldn't be. I've been swimming in the sea. Uh-oh. More cupcakes are missing. Come and see. What on earth was going on? All the cupcakes were now gone. Oh, no. Pete and Gus did not know what to do. They started looking for another clue. They found Grumpy Toad with icing on his face. Pete and Gus have solved the case. I am so sorry. It was me. I could not stop with just one. I ate and ate till there were none. Oh, no! Everyone agreed. Grumpy Toad would have to miss the fun. He could not come after what he had done. Pete said, But wait, Grumpy Toad made a mistake. This is true. Let's give him a second chance. That's what friends do. Pete told Grumpy Toad they would give him another chance. He was excited. He did a happy dance. The night of the party was so much fun. Grumpy Toad brought more than enough cupcakes for everyone. The end. Hello, friends. Today we're going to read Pete the Cat, Robo Pete. Story written by James Dean. What a great sunny morning. Pete can't wait to play baseball with his friends. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks Larry. I can't, says Larry. I'm going to the library. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks Callie. I was about to go for a bike ride, says Callie. Do you want to play catch? Pete asks John. I can't right now, says John. I have to paint the fence. Pete wishes his friends would do what he wants to do. It's no fun playing catch all by himself. If only I knew another me. Pete thinks, and like that, Pete has a great idea. Pete builds a robot. He programs it to be just like him. Welcome to the world, Robo Pete, Pete says to the robot. You're my new best friend. We'll do everything together. And I want to play catch, says Pete. Great idea, says Robo Pete. Pete and Robo Pete play catch. Wow, says Pete, running after the ball. You sure can throw far. Robo Pete throws farther and farther until... Time out, says Pete as he tries to catch his breath. Let's play something else. I want to play whatever you want to play, Robo Pete says proudly. How about we play hide and seek, says Pete. That will be fun, says Robo Pete. Pete finds the best hiding place ever. He's sure Robo Pete will never find him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shouts Robo Pete. Ready or not, here I come. Gotcha, shouts Robo Pete, tagging Pete. Hey, how did you find me? Says Pete. With my homing device, says Robo Pete. I can find anyone, anywhere. Okay, enough hide and seek, says Pete. Let's play some guitar. Pete teaches Robo Pete how to play a song he made up. You have to feel the music, Pete explains. Okay, says Robo Pete. To feel it, I need to play loud, explains Robo Pete. Pete tries to stop Robo Pete, but Robo Pete can't hear him over the noise. This is fun, says Robo Pete. This is awful, says Pete the cat. Okay, says Robo Pete. Let's ride our skateboards instead. Before Pete can answer, Robo Pete's feet transform into a motorized skateboard with super speedy wheels. Let's go, Robo Pete shouts. Wait, calls Pete. Pete chases after Robo Pete. He has no idea where Robo Pete is going. Robo Pete crashes into the sandbox at the playground. Are you okay? Pete asks his robot. I am a robot. I am indestructible, says Robo Pete. What is this strange place? It's a playground, says Pete. He waves to his friends. This is Robo Pete, Pete says to Callie, Larry, and John. I made him myself. Cool, says Larry. We are going to help John finish painting, says Callie. And then we are going bike riding. I want to go on the slide, interrupts Robo Pete. Robo Pete, I want to help my friends paint the fence, Pete tells his robot. Paint the fence, that would be great, Robo Pete says. I am programmed to paint faster than anyone. Pete and his friends try to help, but Robo Pete paints too fast. So instead, they ride bikes and they read books, and after Robo Pete is done painting, they help him clean the brushes. Pete realizes that it doesn't matter what they do, just being with his friends is what makes it fun. The end. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for many more cool stories like this one. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some chicken, E-I-E-I-O. With a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some dogs, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on the farm he had some frogs, E-I-E-I-O. With a ribbit ribbit here and a ribbit ribbit there, here a ribbit, there a ribbit, everywhere a ribbit ribbit. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Hello friends, get ready to learn with Pete the Cat. Pete the Cat thinks the alphabet is super cool. So today, Pete and his friends are going to help you learn all 26 letters. Wow, that's a lot. But we'll make it easier by singing a song. Are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Wow, that was awesome! Wanna sing the song again? Let's go! Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you One more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Isn't this fun? The alphabet is so cool. Let's go again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I think you're getting the hang of it. One more time. That's the spirit. Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Don't you like singing along with Pete and his friends? I do too. Let's do it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Gee, this is a good time. Learning can be so much fun. Let's do one more. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? The alphabet really makes a sweet song, doesn't it? How about one last time? Yeah, let's do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now you know your ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Great job! Now you totally know your ABCs. The whole alphabet. Wow, that was so groovy. Thanks for learning with Pete the Cat. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, friends. Today we are going to read Pete the Kitty's Cozy Christmas by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Kitty wakes up on a snowy day. It's Christmas Eve. I'll wear my cozy Christmas sweater, says Pete. Pete's mom is putting up the Christmas tree. Pete wants to help decorate. He hangs a glittery ornament on the highest branch. Mom helps. Pete goes out to play in the snow. Don't forget your hat, says Mom. Mom brings him hot cocoa and his hat. After everyone has gone to bed, Pete hears Santa. He tiptoes down the stairs to check. Ho, 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 says Santa. Merry Christmas. There are lots of presents under the tree. You've been a very good kitty, says Santa. Thanks, says Pete. This has been a very good Christmas. The end. Learn shapes and colors with Pete the Kitty. Pete the Kitty thinks learning shapes and colors is groovy. So get ready to learn lots of different shapes and colors with Pete the Kitty and his friends. Circle, square, rectangle, triangle, circle, square, rectangle, triangle, circle, square, rectangle, triangle. That was groovy! Now let's learn more shapes with Pete the Kitty and his friends. Diamond, oval, star, heart, diamond, oval, star, heart, diamond, oval, star, heart. Now let's do one with all the different shapes. Circle, square, rectangle, triangle, diamond, oval, star, heart. Sweet! Now, can you guess the shapes and their colors? What shape and color is this? It's a blue square. What shape and color is this? It's a red circle. What shape and color is this? It's an orange triangle. What about this one? It's a pink rectangle. And this one? It's a blue heart. How about this one? It's a yellow diamond. What's this shape and color? It's a purple oval. Do you know this one? It's a green star. Great job! We hope you've had fun learning shapes and colors with Pete the Kitty.
Hamish and Clyde, best friends and our guides. Any adventure they take in their stride. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold? No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde. Now, what tale will unfold?
I hope we get to see the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh no! I'm scared of monsters. They're big and scary.
You don't need to worry, Clyde. I bet she's friendly and timid, just like you. Her nickname is Nessie, and she lives here in Loch Ness. The first sighting of her was in 1933.
There is no Loch Ness Monster. Nessie was made up just to scare people. Haha, see? There's no monster. I'm going home to practice my Highland dancing.
Why don't you practice here, Maree?
Okay, Hamish.
I think we've lost her!
Wait! I think I can see something.
Help! Someone save me!
What's that?
I don't believe it! The Loch Ness Monster has saved Maree!
I am no monster. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout.
Why are you so sad?
Everyone keeps calling me an old monster. It makes me feel like I can't show myself.
But loads of people from all around the world come to see you, Nessie.
Yes, but most people don't believe I exist. And those that do say I'm a scary monster. I want the chance to show people who I really am, so they can see that I'm actually very friendly and kind.
Why don't we all jump on your back and you can show us around your home?
I'd love to. Jump on, everyone.
Hamish and Clyde, best friends and our guides. Any adventure they take in their stride. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde now. What tale will unfold? No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde now. What tale will unfold? Nessie, this is your chance to prove that you're big, beautiful, and friendly. Let's go closer.
This is the best day ever!
Yes, I'm sorry for not believing in you, Nessie.
We're famous! Look at all these wonderful people cheering for us!
No challenge too big, no problem too small. We'll face them together from sunrise to fall. So come on and join us if you're so bold. It's Hamish and Clyde now. What tale will unfold?
Hamish and